Now I'm gonna just explain a little bit how we can use this extrude command to actually create the 3D. The very basics of that is that we either create uh, the plan view down here and we extrude it up, or we create the front view and extrude the depths, or we create that left view and extrude it um, uh, uh, to the width. So I'm gonna just show you two of them how we do that. So assume I want to do for the from the top view here on this section and extrude. So uh, one way of doing that, again, I go there and switch to the top view. So my coordinate system is also switched to the top. So my XY is on top view, and I go ahead and draw a shape that I want. So assume the shape I want to draw start from 0, 0, and let me, and then it goes, for example, for 500 to the right, then it goes, for example, 100 up, goes 250 to the left, again to 100 up, again 250 or 250 to the left, and then I just click the close to close. So assume this is what I want to draw. This is the top view of that, and then I want to raise it for 200 and or I assume 200. So I will go back to the uh, SE view or any isometric view that you feel comfortable. Click on the extrude, click on that object you want to extrude, press enter, and then add the height you want. For example, it's 200. At the height, and it's going to be 200, and then you can come here and click on that to extend it to full screen so you can see it what we have. So basically I draw on the top surface from the top view on the XY axis. This is a plan view, and then I extrude it upward. Now let's look at if I how I can draw it in the front view and then create a 3D object from that surface. So let me delete that. Um, so again, this time I will go ahead and I will switch to the front view. Uh, so I switch to the front view and I will draw the drawing what I want to be drawn. So assume from the front view, I'm gonna start again the polyline and assume start from 0, 0, and let me, and then assume I go, for example, for again 500 to the, and then I go up for 100. Then I go, for example, with let me put the angle here for I go up here with this 250 there, and assume it's gonna be 135. Then I come, let me, I come here, and then I close it. So assume this is my front view, the object I have. This is the front view of my object. So now I go back to isometric view, and look at that is in the front object. Remember that when we are working with the top view, because the top view and the world view is the same, is not going to be a problem, but always whenever I'm in one of these view and I go back, make sure that you go and switch back to the world view. Now that I switch back to the world view, I can go ahead and click on the extrude button here, select the one that I want to extrude, and press enter, and this time it let me to extrude it. Basically I give it a depth. When I draw it from the top view, I give it a height. Now that I draw it from the front view, I can give it a depth like that, and assume I want to be 300 and press enter, and then it's gonna create it for me. So depend on what you want to draw, go ahead first here, switch to one of the views. Usually it's going to be either the top or front view. Draw the 2D drawing of what you want to draw there, then come back to the 3D, then switch back to the world view, and then use the extrude command to add the height if you are drawing it from the top view, or add the depth if you are drawing it from the front view.